for me, this is the question. How do you go into this fight now? Of course, you're more mature. You're 6 years older, more experienced, more successful. You've done magnificent things in those 6 years. Won a championship, fought on a stage in huge fights. How do you deal with that elephant in the room? Is that fair? With that elephant in the room, knowing that you lost the first time?
You know, that's going to be hanging over my head for sure. But also to combat that is like you said, my experience and my mindset is different. I'm not a young, mad at the world, mad at critics kid anymore. I know who I am. You know, there's no enemy within, so there's no enemy outside. I'm comfortable with who I am. I believe in my skills. I think before the last fight, a lot of the trash talk, a lot of the critics, I walked into the combat arena feeling like I was fighting more than the man across from me. I felt like I was fighting the organization, the fans, the critics, just everybody, the media. I felt like I was fighting everyone. I had something to prove to everyone. And this ain't, I'm more mature now in the fight game. This ain't that scenario. This is me versus Conor McGregor. That's what it is. Simple. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm confident in my skills. It's just a completely different thing going into this one. And it's not even about revenge, Teddy. It's just about life and fighting and goals and destiny. That's what it's about. It's not about revenge. I'm not trying to get even with this guy. I'm 2-0 in rematches in my career. I've only had 2 rematches as a professional fighter. I won both of them, and I plan on going 3-0. It's that simple. I want to put in the work, show up focused, let nothing from the outside creep inside of this vessel, and I'm going to perform.
Is part of what you learned and you absorbed and you grew into over the last 6 years, is it fair for me to say that if you put one word to it, the most important part, that you know what you didn't know before? You know that Dustin Poirier belongs at this level. That he belongs with these people.
100%. 100%. I'm not going to go in there and fight off of anger. Like I'm going in there and fighting with skills. I feel my last few fights, I've just felt something different happening in the lead up to the fight. It was less pressure. In a weird way, I care less. I cared too much before it, Teddy. I cared too much, and that blinded me and got in the way. I got in the way of myself. I don't care. I mean, I care, but not like I used to. It's different. I know it sounds like
I understand.
It's hard for that, I guess, the average person to understand, but it's very important for me to keep that mindset. I'm going to be all right. Whatever happens, I'm going to be all right. Before, it was the end of the world if I lost. I'm good.